TS Delle here. I'm coming at you standing at the banks in the water, freezing my nerves off. And we're not going any further than this right here. Oh, hell no. From the valley. And I just wanted to say, aside from good tidings and happy holiday and things like that, there's always nature to turn to when everything seems too overwhelming, when your breathing exercises and your meditations and everything you might have tried to just chill yourself out from the very intense and heavy pressures of V2K and dues and gang stalking and everything that you might experience. And yeah, I'm gonna be more shadow banned for mentioning the GS word, but whatever. We just try to keep it real. There's always nature to return to. And so on this holiday, after traveling 2 hours, nasty traffic to get up here to see my family, which I've only seen really 50% of, or even 33.33333% of, or even less than that, because I do have more family up here. Whatever. You can always turn to earth and nature to try to find some solace. And that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing now. While I'm up here and it's still light outside, even though we do have some lovely overcast weather out here. Damn, if we had that in the Bay Area. And we will later, probably mid-December, a little bit more overcast. Anyway, enough about the weather. Just disclosure, being up here, I got the opportunity of reuniting with my kitty that lives here, Agent Coulson, sweet boy. He knew I was here. He was waiting for me to acknowledge him, and I did, and it was a wonderful reunion. I love that. I don't know why this is so difficult. Probably because everything is difficult. Everything that a TI does is difficult. Something that can be just easy and even repeatable, just the difficulty level increases being a TI. So don't forget that, just expect it. And with that, try to find all of your comfort points and hit each one with an acupuncture needle, and that's why I'm here at the river. This river has brought me so much joy. And so that's why I'm here with my nerve endings on my calf muscles down, just completely frozen, because that's what nature can do for you. You focus on it, and you talk to it. Talk to your river. Talk to your trees and forestry. After my feet dry off, I'm gonna go take a little hike up in those woods up there, and try to be back to my family's home before dark. But I've got flashlights and means of protection. fists and elbows and knees, feet. I know holidays for TIs can be particularly stressful because you probably have tried to introduce to your family the very real symptoms that you're experiencing and have likely encountered extreme resistance in your support system receiving your information correctly that you tried to deliver to them. I know that because that's what I have experienced. My loved ones and my support system would rather lean on something that is irrelevant versus the very real phenomena and situation that I'm undergoing. And I don't blame them anymore because I understand why they can't acknowledge it, why they can't readily accept the very real information and proof and statistics that I might be able to provide for them. I'm over it. I've been over it. Still hurts, but we're over it, kind of, for the most part. We acknowledge the level of difficulty it is. Your perpetrators and mine alike do not want your support system being able to support you any more than they used to. They want you isolated and alone. And so because of that, I reached out to a person that I had previously considered to be a perpetrator. Somewhat new information, and I haven't really leaned more towards it being legitimate than planted, has led me to reconnect with a person that I used to rely on for comfort and just to talk to, just someone to talk to. As a TI, I don't know how it is for you, but for me, I've for my entire life had a difficulty making friends and wanting to keep them around because they are worth keeping around. I don't know if that rings a bell for anyone, but it's tough. So I believe that I came into some new information which led me to believe that this person, who I thought was a straight perp, I'm not just talking about a gang stalker, I'm talking about a handler, a controller, a fucking person with the power, access to the weapons. But I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but it just came to me, and I'm just under the belief at this point that this person that I was intimately involved with, long distance style at least, is an actual normal person, which gives me comfort, but also frustrates the shit out of me. And there's always that every now and then seed of doubt. Some of you don't experience V2K, and I get that. And I'm also somewhat envious, but at the same time, you just never know. But I rekindled with this person, and I'm just kind of playing things by ear and seeing how things go. Anyway, I'm running out of time, ultimately, and I have no idea, no memory of what I've just said 30 seconds plus ago. Like, that entire rant is gone. I can see that I've been recording for 9 minutes and change, but I don't remember what I've said, courtesy of V2K and RNM and the dues that erase my memory as it goes. Return to nature, okay? Touch water, touch grass, stay up, stay safe, Stay frosty.